at all. Natural numbers. Do we remember what natural numbers are?
They're like counting numbers.
Exactly. When you say counting numbers, what do you mean?
I mean like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good. Counting numbers, positive whole numbers.
Like separate notes.
If you need to write separate notes, please do. If you can fit it on the syllabus, that's fine too. Because if you can fit it on the syllabus, then you really have to go through just the syllabus. So your choice. So counting numbers. Natural numbers are counting numbers. Integers. What are integers?
Whole numbers.
Whole numbers. Can you see the yellow?
Yeah.
All right. So whole numbers includes positive whole numbers. What else? Negative and zero. So positive, negative, and zero whole numbers.
It's dangerous if I write these in pen.
Why would it be dangerous?
Well, for you it might be.
Unless the pen is sharp.
Yeah, I would have a pen about Make sure you avoid that. Oh, wait.
Okay. So
Group thinking.
how about real numbers? Real numbers. True. Everything on the number line, every single thing that we deal with, every number on the number line is real. Which means that in this class, no number is going to be unreal.
What about pi?
Real. Anything else you can think of? It's all real.
But it doesn't really count. So like,
The absolute value of 0 is 0. It's still real. Every number on the number line is real. Okay. How about rational numbers? It's the hardest one to explain. Rational, what does it sound like?
isn't it just ratio?
Ratio. So every number that can be expressed as a ratio or a fraction. Every number that can be expressed as a fraction.
Can every number be expressed as a fraction?
Almost every number can be. Susanna said something earlier that could not be expressed as a fraction. Yeah, why not? It just keeps going on and on and on. So pi is not a rational number.
But isn't pi a ratio itself? Isn't pi a ratio?
But it keeps going on and on and on, and that's the problem. Can I get this to fit? Let's see. Not really. That says fraction. It does. Just trust me. Alright. So, pi is not a rational number. Can you think of something else that's not rational?
Square root
Of some numbers. Do you remember what type of numbers? 8 works. Any prime, actually. The square root of any prime.
7.
So the square root of 7, the square root of 11, the square root of 3, the square root of 2, all of those are not rational. Why? Why are those not rational?
They can't be fractions.
They can't be fractions. They keep going on and on and on. Hold on, let me pause this. Okay, so what does the Venn diagram... Oh, I'm sorry, you said... Okay, so do you guys remember what the Venn diagram looks like for those? So, describe it though. What do the circles look like?
Smallest.
Exactly. They are round, true. And one is inside the other. So...
But isn't the real numbers, aren't they in a square?
They are. Why?
Because they're all real.
Exactly. What next? Good. What next?
And then, and then a smaller circle for n.
Alright. Who wants to describe why it looks like this? Can you?
I think Lee does.
I think Lee could. If he wants to.
So, I always do real numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Since real numbers is everything on the number line. That is the square. You're setting like the universal. And then Q, which is rational numbers, which is everything that can be defined as a fraction. That's the second smallest, biggest.
Mm-hmm.
And then Z are all whole numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So next biggest, and then N, which is your smallest. It's just all counted numbers.
Exactly. Only the positive ones. Good. So, if we had to give an example for something that's real, and you guys gave it to me before, but I want it again. Something that's real but not rational. Give me one example. Any example. Something that's real but not rational. Pi. Good. All right. Give me an example of something that's rational but not natural. Rational but not an integer. 2/3. So it's rational. It can be expressed as a fraction, but it is not a whole number. All right. So can you give me an example of something that's an integer but not natural, not a counted number? -2. It's tiny. Oh my goodness. All right. Something that's natural. Something that's natural.
75.
That's mean. All right, 75, but I'm going to go with the 1 because that's the only thing I can fit here. All right, cool. So 1 is natural. What else is it?
Everything.
It's everything. It's right in that middle of the bullseye. It's natural, it's an integer, it's a rational number, it's real. Any questions?